About 2009, 2010, we were looking at, how do we get off of coal? So looking at who are the big drivers of electricity demand, and certainly what came up on our radar was the fact that the IT sector has a huge energy footprint and was growing very rapidly. If you aggregated from our analysis, if you aggregated all the demand of electricity from the cloud, and so just really the data centers and the networks, and ranked it among countries, it would rank, about fifth or sixth in the world. So it was quite significant. And we saw many companies in the sector were growing very quickly, as we might expect, and we're actually growing in places that were actually increasing demand for coal. Facebook actually happened to be one of those companies. This is like 2010. And so we were concerned about this, thought it was a real opportunity to challenge Facebook to do better. We thought they were an IT company, very iconic brand that people were very emotional about, sharing their lives with. They could do better, and so we challenged our supporters and challenged Facebook users to ask Facebook to unfriend coal, and had quite a bit of uptake, and ultimately it led to as part of the campaign engagement with Facebook, and they, I think, had a different perspective at first, and then realized that we, in many ways, had a very similar analysis on what the opportunities were, and have seen a real change from them in the intervening time. So,
and they became the first company to go 100% renewable power on their data centers. Is that right?
They were the first one to commit to be 100% renewably powered, and so they sort of set a bar for others to follow, and we followed up and began sort of having has seen Facebook embrace that challenge. Challenge other major companies in the sector to also embrace that. And so in 2012, we were knocking on Apple's door and asking them, as they were growing in many of the same places that Facebook was growing, well, look, Facebook has done this. They're not saying it's going to happen overnight, but they said this is important, and this is a guiding point for us, a North Star, and we're going to start to work on these goals. Why can't you do the same? And actually, they took a few months, but they also embraced the challenge, became the second one to be commit to be 100% renewable.